How's it going, superstars and divas? Is your favorite diva, K Sparks here, and tonight we had a very, very good SmackDown, you guys. We had some very good matches, so let's get right into it. SmackDown was kicked off by the lunatic fringe, my baby, Dean Ambrose. When Dean Ambrose was coming to the ring, you could definitely tell he was still wearing the wounds of his encounters from Brock Lesnar and Triple H. And he was walking a little slow to the ring, but he got to the ring nonetheless. He grabbed the chair, and when he first came on the mic, he's like, you know what, you guys don't mind if I sit down, right? Because I've been dealing with Brock Lesnar and Triple H, and I'm feeling a little bruised up, so I'm going to take a seat if that's alright with you guys. So he takes a seat, and he starts talking about what's been going on. Like, he has this match with Brock Lesnar. He now also has a match with Triple H, and he actually cuts a little bit of a promo on Triple H, and he says now things are kind of getting chaotic in the back because they've already played the promo videos, they've been making the posters, Triple H versus Roman Reigns, and I will be just throwing the wrench in the plans, because let's say I do win at Roadblock and I am the one holding the title by April 3rd. So what's going to happen then? Do I still face Brock Lesnar, or will Triple H capitalize on his rematch clause and face me at WrestleMania for his title? Or do Roman Reigns still has his title shot opportunity, or do I face Roman Reigns, or do I just face all three of them and just put us all in a cage and let us just go at it? Who knows? I would definitely like to see one of those happen. But, I am a Dean Ambrose fan, so of course I would want Dean Ambrose with the title. No matter what the plans are, I would like to see Dean Ambrose with the title. But, Dean starts, he cuts his promo on Triple H, and he's like, you know what, I don't know what's going to happen, but, I'm just going to take it one step at a time. And he's actually cut off by Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens, he's like very, I guess I could say he's a little jealous, because he comes down to the ring, and he's talking like, why are you out here talking about all this? You have two great matches. You already have two great matches, and one of them is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So there's definitely some jealousy there, and because Kevin Owens thinks everything is about him, and he does not like the fact that Dean Ambrose is the one with the title shot and not him, despite the fact that Kevin Owens is already the Intercontinental Champion. So he's not very happy with Dean being out here saying like he has a match with Brock Lesnar and he has a match with Triple H, and Kevin let it be known like, I don't even have an opponent at WrestleMania 32. So there is, like I said, there is some jealousy there. And Kevin Owens, he comes in the ring, he starts talking smack to Dean and saying like Dean is just a waste of space, and he actually pushes on Dean, and you could tell that Dean is still hurt, he's still hurting, he's still bruised, and Kevin Owens is making fun of him, saying you can't do anything about it, you're a broken man. And he's like, you're lucky, like, I'm a nice guy, or otherwise I would capitalize on it. But he tries to jump on Dean, but Kevin Owens didn't really think that plan through, because when he tried to jump on Dean Ambrose, Dean dodged out of the way. He kicks Kevin Owens, he grabs the chair that he's sitting in, he folds the chair up, and he slams the chair on Kevin Owens' back, and Kevin Owens rolls out of the ring. So Dean let it be known, like, hey Kevin, there's a giant TV screen right there, like a mile away. So Dean saw exactly when he was about to attack him. So good job, Kevin Owens. That was a really, really good job there. But Dean let it be known, like, hey, if you want to fight, then let's go. Let's do it right now. But Kevin Owens didn't come back to the ring. He almost did. He walked to the ring a little bit, but then he backed up and went to the back. So hopefully we have another Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose match. I love seeing these two go at it. I know my baby's a little bit injured, but he's ready for a fight, so let's give him what he wants. But we'll see what happens. First match of the night, it was the Usos versus the League of Nations, and it was a tag team match, and we had some interference by Wade Barrett, but in the end of this match, one of the Usos, I think it was Jay. Yeah, I think it was Jay Uso that was caught it. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between the twin Uso brothers. But, I think it was Jay. But he was caught with a bro kick, thanks to the distraction of Wade Barrett. He was caught with a bro kick by Sheamus, and Sheamus was able to connect with that bro kick, and he was able to get the 1, to get the 2, to get the 3. The League of Nations win the match. And after this match, the League of Nations, they were able to cheer for a little bit until the Dudley Boys music hits, and they come down to the ring, and they start, they throw one Uso into a pole when he tried to attack the Dudleys, and then the Dudley Boys, they actually brought a table out with them, which is kind of which is them being like pretty much hypocrites, because they said they were done with tables, but I guess they're still playing around with the tables. And they set the table up like they were gonna put somebody through it, but they actually just attacked the other Uso and just grabbed his hair and started talking smack, and then pushed the table over, saying, "Hi, you thought we were gonna use the tables? Not. I wasn't expecting them to." Anyway, so they said they were done with tables, then maybe they are. Then hey, that's your thing. I don't really care. But this is going to be definitely a interesting rivalry between these guys. And Bubba Ray actually mentioned that, when I said don't take this personally, we lied. So this rivalry is getting pretty steamy between these two teams. So we'll see where it goes. We'll see if it goes all the way to WrestleMania, or if it just ends over the next couple weeks. But I'm pretty sure it's going to go to WrestleMania. Next match we have, it is Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. This was a very, very quick match, you guys. The Miz definitely was trying to take over the next, dominate this good half of the match. It was not really a half, because it was very quick. And The Miz actually tried to go for his corner clothesline, but Dolph Ziggler dodged out of the way, and he was the one that was able to roll up The Miz. So Ziggler got the 1, he got the 2, he got the 3. Dolph Ziggler is your winner after that quick match. Hopefully they're done with the whole quick matches thing, because Dolph Ziggler and The Miz, they're too talented to be just having these 1 minute, 2 minute matches like this. Next we have Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch. This is the number 1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. The winner faces Charlotte at WrestleMania. And the match, it was really good, you guys. I love seeing, like I said on Monday, I love seeing these two fight, because they know each other well and they can counter each other really, really good. So I love seeing these two fight, and it could have went either way, and I would have been happy with either diva winning. But near the end of this match, both divas were actually on the outside of the ring, and they were both out of it after double clotheslining each other. And actually in the middle of the match, Charlotte and Ric Flair came out to ringside. And when the divas were outside the ring, right next to the announcer's table, you see Ric Flair, he gets out of his chair, starts dancing and wooing, and to both Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks, and they did not take too kindly to that. They actually um, they both actually like closed in on Ric Flair, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you messing with us? And both of them at the same time were hit by Charlotte and causing a double disqualification. And the match did not have a winner since Charlotte attacked them at the same time. And Charlotte attacked Becky Lynch, and then she took out Sasha Banks. And after this, we actually learned that Renee interviewed Charlotte, and she's like, you guys going out there, it seemed like that was intentional. Like on Monday, it was a double pin, but tonight it looks like it was intentional for you not to have an opponent. And Charlotte is just like, which one of those divas deserves to have a title shot? Neither. I have beaten Becky Lynch 2 times for this title, and what has Sasha Banks done to earn this title? So, she actually starts to mess with Renee, saying like, I thought this was your job. You're the one that's supposed to get the scoop. And Renee actually talks back, letting out that Renee Paquette there. She actually says, you know what? I do have some scoop. I do have some scoop, and I learned this during the commercial break that neither Sasha Banks or Becky Lynch will be facing you for the World Heavyweight Championship. Not the World Heavyweight Championship, the Divas Championship. Neither Sasha Banks or Becky Lynch will be facing Charlotte for her Divas Championship, but both of them will in a triple threat match at WrestleMania. I called it, you guys. I have called it. I told you for weeks that they were most likely going to do a triple threat match at WrestleMania, and it is now happening. So I am excited. I am excited to see this matchup. So it's finally announced we have the triple threat match. Next, we have the WWE Tag Team Champions. This is New Day comes out. They cut a promo on AJ Styles and Chris Jericho. And when they come out to the ring, this is because the next matchup is Kofi Kingston versus AJ Styles. Good half of the match, AJ Styles was dominating, but near the end we had some interference, or some distractions rather, by Xavier Woods and Big E, and Kofi was able to take over a good proportion of the other half of the match until near the end. Because near the end of the match, AJ Styles, he's out on the floor right next to the announcer's table, and Big E signals to Xavier Woods, like, go ahead, and he gets on the apron, and Xavier Woods has his trombone about to hit AJ Styles, but the ref catches him, and he says, like, whoa, what are you doing? So, the referee understood what was happening, like, Big E was trying to distract him while Xavier Woods hit him with the trombone. But the referee actually throws out Big E and Xavier Woods from ringside. And Kofi, he was flabbergasted that the referee did this. But he turned around and AJ Styles hit him with a flying forearm. Like he jumped on the ring ropes and then flew and hit him with the flying forearm. And that knocked Kofi out. So AJ Styles, he was able to get that 1, to get that 2, to get that 3. AJ Styles is your winner, and that is some very, very good momentum for AJ Styles heading into Monday when they have their tag team championship match against the New Day. So that's some good momentum right there, you guys. We also had a backstage segment. It was R-Truth. And he saw Goldust sitting by himself, and they were in the catering area. So he saw Goldust sitting and eating by himself. He came to try to joke around with him, but Goldust, he was not too happy about R-Truth's attitude towards him on Monday. So he was still a little angry about that. And Truth just let him know, like, hey, you know what? Golden Truth sounds like a good idea. We should tag team, but Goldust, he was very skeptical. He's like, you know what? I'm not buying it. I'm not a joke. I'm not a joke to be messed with, to make fun of. And he was hurt and he was angry. It's like, yeah, you're saying that golden truth is a good idea now, but then you're gonna be trying to insult me and stuff. And the next thing you know, you might try to throw my whole food in my throw the food on my plate in my face. He's like, you know what? Why don't I save you the trouble? And he throws the food actually in his own face. He takes some of his food and throws it in his own face, saying like, yeah, there you go. And he just walks off. So you really hurt his feelings, R-Truth. So you're going to have a lot of making up to do to try to get Goldie back on your good side. Finally, we had the main event, you guys. We got our wish. It is Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens comes out to the ring first, followed by Dean Ambrose. He's still a little bruised up, still a little hurt there. I won't say a little worse for wear, because Dean hasn't looked the best before. Like one time he was all wrapped up, like from shoulder to his stomach, like on Monday. But his shoulder's a little better. But he's still walking a little slower tonight. But he comes to the ring and they start fighting it out, and he does hold his own. He really does hold his own. And throughout this match, I have to say, I know Jerry is a heel. He's a heel. We got heel Jerry back. And, being a Dean Ambrose fan, wasn't very too keen about him continuously calling my baby a dummy. But he called him an idiot, and an idiot like 6 times. Wasn't very, very happy for a Dean Ambrose fan to hear. But, the heel commentators are gonna say what they want. But in the end, Dean Ambrose backs it up, and he backs up his talent in that ring. So the commentators can say what they want in the end. So Dean Ambrose, he was definitely holding his own. A lot of times Dean did not quit. Anytime Kevin Owens, he tried capitalizing, hitting him in his stomach, because that was where the main pain still was, in his ribs and stomach area. So Kevin Owens kept trying to hit him in that rib area. But Dean, he never gave up. He kept kicking out. He kept fighting. Despite feeling injured, he kept fighting. And there was even Jerry, the King Lawler, he was the one that was questioning, like, okay, this guy, he won't stay down. Like, he really won't stay down. So I love this match. I really loved it. So it was definitely good. It was definitely on Kevin Owens' part to see if he would be able to pin Dean for the first time, or make Dean submit, because as you guys know, Kevin Owens has never, in the history of their rivalry, Kevin Owens has never made pin Dean or make him tap out. Not that I've seen, at least. I've never seen him pin Dean or make him tap out. So this was, I guess the pressure was on Kevin Owens at this point, but I'm sure a lot of people would say it's actually on Dean, since Dean is the one that was injured. But like I said, Dean held his own, and at the end of this match, Dean was able to fight back, and Kevin Owens was trying to go for another senton, for his third senton bomb, but Dean, he put up those knees and he countered the attack. And Kevin Owens, he tried to go for another attack on Dean, but Dean grabbed him and he hit him with that dirty deeds. So Dean was able to cover him. Dean got the 1, he got the 2, he got the 3. Dean Ambrose is your winner in this singles matchup. So Dean was the one that was able to celebrate in the ring, and Kevin Owens, he's on the floor and he's in pain, and his head's hurting and everything like that. Well, when you're hit with the dirty deeds, yeah, you're gonna feel it, that your head's gonna hurt for a while. And so Dean, he's looking up at that WrestleMania side, just grabbing at it like, that's mine. I'm going for it. That is mine. So that is how SmackDown ends, you guys. And we also learned that along with the network special. Of course, you know, we have Dean Ambrose and Triple H. They will be facing at the WWE Network special Roadblock March 12th at 7 o'clock. Well, yeah, basically 7 o'clock here. 7 o'clock here in Chicago. But, they're going to be facing each other. They're going to be facing each other at the network special next Saturday. Yes, next Saturday, March 12th. And we also learned another match that will be happening. It is Brock Lesnar taking on Bray Wyatt. And actually, during SmackDown, Bray Wyatt made a promo about Brock Lesnar, about how he's made everybody afraid of him, how Brock Lesnar's made every man he has come across afraid of him. But Bray Wyatt let him know, like, it's not going to happen here. In my world, the beasts fear me. And at our match, at the end of our match, you will too. So, to let you guys know, that is another match that will be happening at the network special. I am excited to see this match, you guys, because I also have to mention, you guys, this is my theory. This is what was turning in my head when I heard about it. You guys, this may actually backfire on Brock Lesnar. Everybody thinks Brock Lesnar is going to dominate Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania. And, you know, for the good proportion of the match, or majority of the match, he will. A lot of suplexes, a lot of F5s. But the reason I say, like, things may actually backfire on Brock Lesnar is because he's facing Bray Wyatt. And if Brock Lesnar beats Bray Wyatt, Bray Wyatt's not going to let this go. And Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family may actually be the ones to interfere in Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose's no-holds-barred street fight match at WrestleMania, because anything goes in that match. Anyone can interfere. So, I'm thinking, you guys, that's what may happen at WrestleMania, and that may cause Brock Lesnar, and that may start up Brock Lesnar's next rivalry. Because Brock Lesnar is supposed to be coming to the Raw right after WrestleMania on April 4th. So, I'm having a feeling, because they postponed the match. They postponed the rivalry with Brock Lesnar and Bray Wyatt and focused on Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose. So this may be leading into Brock Lesnar's next match, next rivalry with Bray Wyatt. So that's my theory, you guys. Let me know what you think. Do you think that's what may be the next plans? Do you think Bray Wyatt may be Brock Lesnar's next rival? Do you think... Well, I may be early, and I can ask the question again. I may ask the question again next week, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think that there's a possibility Dean Ambrose may win the title and Triple H may just get the title back before WrestleMania? Or Dean may actually... they may actually switch the plans around on us? Who knows? I don't know, but what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments below. What do you think about the Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar match? What do you think about Dean Ambrose and Triple H? Where does Roman fit into all of this? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I was pleased with SmackDown, you guys. I was pretty pleased with it. I kind of wish they had a little bit longer match with Ziggler and Miz, but maybe we'll get that next week. Hopefully. But next week, you guys, next Monday, as I mentioned this past Monday, I will be at Monday Night Raw next Monday, so I won't be able to give you the review right after the show, but I will let you guys know what happened on my end when I was in the building, what the atmosphere was like in that building, especially with the fact that Shane McMahon is going to be at Monday Night Raw. I'm going to let you guys know how that atmosphere was. How do you feel during the Tag Team Championship match? I'm going to let you guys know all of that, like how that was, and And I'm also most likely going to be telling you what happened, like the results of who won what and everything like that as well. But until then, you guys, I enjoyed SmackDown. I am excited for Monday Night Raw. Don't forget to let me know what you think about Brock Lesnar and Bray Wyatt, also Dean Ambrose and Triple H, and where Roman fits into all of this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, you guys. Make sure before you leave, you guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to drop an elbow on that, drop an elbow, flying forearm, or at least throw a flying forearm for me. Flying forearm on that like button as well. So until then, you guys, have an awesome weekend. I'm Kay Sparks. See ya.